Good morning, everyone. May 12th, 2020, day number 30 of Furloughed, and it's time to look forward and never look back. Before I begin, if you're like, why is this guy wearing a hoodie? It's May 12th. In Seattle today, it's going to be about 61 degrees, and over the next 2 weeks, it's only going to be over 70 degrees. I think 2 or 3 days at the moment right now. So I am fully enjoying this weather at the moment. Growing up in West Texas, obviously the desert heat, and then living some of my adult life in Chattanooga, Tennessee, I'm used to being really, really hot this time of year. So there's something fantastic about being able to wear a hoodie in May, even in June and July, depending on the weather. But for here, the next 2 weeks is going to be cold, mainly a little bit rainy here and there. So I'm looking forward to the change. The last couple of days, it was in the 80s, which was really hot for us up here at the moment. We actually turned on the air conditioning on Sunday for a little bit just to cool the house down. So I am fully embracing the 60-degree weather, and I'm looking forward to it. But hey, I also wanted to give a big thank you to all the viewers and all the subscribers so far. Yesterday, I had my most views on my videos in one day at 232, so that's just absolutely fantastic. And there were 23 hours watched of content. So the 23 hours was number 2 overall, just behind a 25-hour day where I did some Topps update cases back in 2019. But overall, yesterday was overall one of the best days for my channel in general. So thank you for that. So to today's topic, and it is about Topps 206, not T206. But at the same time, it's also about not looking back, as I said at the very, very beginning. And what I'm talking about by looking back is looking back at Project 2020. I am obviously fully engaged in this process now into the program. But look, I missed the first 40 days or the first 40 cards. I sort of knew it was out there, but I didn't really purchase it. I wasn't even looking. I was just a casual observer of what was going on. But I think what I'm seeing on social media a lot right now is with these cards exploding, I'm seeing a ton of look back. Oh, I had 10 of this card in my card. I didn't purchase it. I had 10 of this or 50 of this. Or I think someone put out there recently, if you had bought 100 Mike Trouts, you'd now have $45,000. I think we need to be careful here and think about this from the positive perspective. If we had purchased all of those cards back in the day, they would not be worth what they are. They're only worth what they are because we missed our opportunity to buy these. So it's actually a fantastic thing that we missed our opportunity to buy the first Trout, the first Ichiro, all the first cards, because if we had purchased them in the volume we're purchasing them right now, they'd be worth like $100. So be thankful that we missed our opportunity. And we're going to take a look at the website right now in a second. I added a few cool things, but you're going to see the buying patterns of these cards for the past week and a half have been very, very strong. So right now it's about picking your spots to try to make some money on them. But be thankful that we missed, because if we didn't, these cards would not be worth more than $100, and we'd all just be sort of going on with our merry own way with these. But let's take a look at the website real quick. I added some cool new features to it to make it easier for the user and to really highlight the artist's work, because to me, at the end of the day, these cards are about the artist. The team and the player are secondary. So here we are on the website, and it's just crtsportscards.com, and just go to the Project 2020 tab on the menu. You'll be able to find this. But I'm filming this after the announcement of the card, but before the announcement of the print runs for 67 and 68. So the new ones today are Mattingly, which is 69, and Bob Gibson, number 70. I actually like both of these cards. I think I like the Mattingly more, but I don't know. I think these are both really, really nice. But to what are the additions to the website? And there are 2 big ones here. And real quick, to touch on the print run from my earlier point, look at the last 7 cards. 5 are in the top 10. So there's so much energy right now around these. I mean, even Tony Gwynn at 3,300, he was 16, and that's obviously going to go down. He's going to drop down, but the buying patterns are very, very strong. So back to the point of the first ones being worth a lot of money, they're very good. Be very thankful that we missed the first 10 to 12, because those are the ones that are worth a lot of money. But here to the additions. Now, on the player gallery, what I've done is I've added the card number and the artist. Now, These are not separated by player because the end result of this is going to be 20 by 20 for every player. So as these releases happen, this will be bigger, and the end result is going to be a 20 by 20 images of the player all the way down the website. So it's going to be a work in progress here. But you can quickly tell, this is the first Ichiro by Ben Baller. This is the 22nd card by Ermsey for Ichiro, 32, 62, and so on and so forth. And they just go in order. There's no particular order to the players. And they go all the way to the bottom. Now, the other thing I have done is added it by artist, and I think I really like this more than the player gallery, because to me, this is again about the artist, and so they're in alphabetical order by the first name, and I think it gives you really good view of the cards and of the artist and their sort of flavor and what they do from an artist perspective this way versus in the player gallery. So take a look at the website, and of course, Grotesque is my favorite artist so far. I'm still debating on picking up the Gwynn, Clemente, and Jeter. I did pick up Gibson just because, but I'm still debating on this one. But when you get a chance today, look at the website, and once the print run is announced for the ones from yesterday, I will update the statistics and I'll tweet out that it's updated. But please bookmark this page and continue to enjoy the artist's work. Now, let's talk about Topps 206, which I am most excited about. So, Topps T206, or 206, I keep saying T206. I will not, by the way, be adding a banner to my background for this set. But this is something that I am absolutely pumped about, and I'm not going to miss the opportunity to buy these cards. These are going to be fantastic, and I think Topps is doing this correctly. Now, if you watch the preview video that they posted yesterday, the Mike Trout back showed number 1 of 50. And I think they're taking the same sort of design perspective of how the T206 set was done back in the day when it came to like Sweet Caporal, 150 to 350, or Piedmont backs, 350 to 460. They're based on how they were printed and the series, and apparently there's going to be 5 waves of this. So I'm curious what the price is going to be, and I'm also really curious on how Topps is going to do the back runs. Now, what I'm going to show here in a second is the back scarcity list. So let's take a look at that real quick. Okay, and I'm on the website t206resource.com. So if I were you, please check out this website. But this is the back rankings by scarcity of the 39 different T206 backs. So if Topps does this correctly, these are going to be essentially how the backs are going to be, because they mentioned in the tweet there's polar bear backs, there's different back variations. The only one that's sort of not commonly accepted is the Ty Cobb. The Ty Cobb back has only been found on Ty Cobb cards, so hopefully they do not include the Ty Cobb back, because we're not sure that it actually was a readily available tobacco print run back in the day. But I'm excited to hear they're doing polar bear, old mill, things like that. So bookmark this page, because if you're opening this product and you get a different back, I mean, Piedmont, Sweet Caporal, those are going to be the most common ones you're going to find in these. But if you start finding a Cycle 350 or Tolstoy or, a Hindu, American Beauty, whatever they include, you're going to want to price those differently. And hopefully they're going to give us odds for these. But if you're going to be buying this product, check out this back ranking list, and also so that way you know what to sell and how to sell it when it comes out. Now, my only sort of concern when it comes to how Topps is going to do this, when you think of the fact that they're going to include minor leaguers in the set, the minor leaguers that were included in the T206 set were very minor league players. I mean, these are some players that we still don't know to this day when they were born and when they were dead. So it would be utterly fantastic if Topps included the most random minor leaguers in the world out there in this product, but I don't think they are. I think they're probably going to go with the major players. It only makes sense from a marketing perspective, but I will be over the moon if they include the most random single A player or double A player or whatever that could be. But that's sort of my only sort of question mark at the moment is how are they going to produce these minor leaguers and to what volume they're going to create these. So with that, guys, as always, continue to look forward to what's coming out. Look back with positive eyes. Don't look back with regret. Have a great day collecting. Have a great Tuesday. I'm going to try to stay warm in Seattle with it being 60 degrees, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.